As with that, we'll be heading into game number 1 of this series. You already see RRL just quickly heading out to get the Observer Award. Once again, like game number 1 of a very important series for both teams. If you lose here, you are pretty much guaranteed relegation, I think. And if you win, you are not guaranteed out of it yet, but you have at least a chance. A chance is all you're hoping for in Dota, just to get it all going.
Exactly, and you're one of the more important things that you're going to be doing is you're going to be pushing the other team down, as opposed to yourself up almost, which is such a weird thing to say, right? Because normally in competition, it's all about looking at yourself, about looking at what are you getting out of it. But here, yeah, with the relegation on the line, it is important that somebody else is below you.
Yeah. You don't want to be in the bottom 2 spots. You don't want to be there. So now, just gonna see here if Adrian's gonna be able to take this bounty room, but doesn't seem to be able to go for it. And it will be a 2-for-2 bounty room split so far. And so right now, I'm very much looking at this Timbersaw versus Ursa lane. We mentioned it during the draft. Very, very early game focused. Who can get the early advantage here? And what is the outplay potential here from either side? I feel like the onus is a little bit more on the Timbersaw to outplay the Ursa, because in a standard, I feel like in a standard setting, it is more Ursa favored, maybe 55-45, but Timbersaw, with some early points in the Timber chain, can turn that around very heavily.
He can, yeah, and a lot of this is about the IO. Like, on one hand, this Ursa's got great sustain versus the chip that this lane is going to bring into him. But on the other hand, IO can do anything once the Dire side is out of control and can afford to just dive for the Ursa. You don't have any stuns, you can't stop him from running at you. So that is where the balance is going to turn, and Thena is already securing an extra creep wave in a favorable position for Kertenkele, so he can get to that level 2, get to his reactive armor.
Yeah, we already see he didn't even go level 1 reactive armor, he went level 1 Timber chain, so already putting in more aggression.
Meanwhile, more aggression, more play potential. Because you need to get away once the stacks start getting up, right?
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we're gonna have the Necrophos versus the Puck. Just both are gonna be grabbing their last hits. But then I think it's a lot about what rotations can RRL make on the Puck. With that here, it's all about like how can you enable other cores on the map. As meanwhile, at the top, Vol is gonna go down against Adrian and Raza. And Adrian jump forwards, is gonna get stunned, however. Not going to be able to get a second kill, but a nice start there for the PA.
Yep, that extra nuke power from the Disruptor coming in very well. And this is, as popular as Sand King is right now, he's still not a strong laner.
Yeah.
Especially on the first couple of levels, you're not that tanky. You have only your Burrow Strike as an escape, really. And, you know, if you use it aggressively ever, then you're at risk for a turnaround. Not this time, though.
This time they're going to go into Adrian. He is going to get the Phantom Strike away onto Raza, and with that he'll be able to survive. And there's no salve, however, so he is going to be very low for quite a while.
Yeah, I think Raza just used that one on himself, which is, I've seen a lot of supports just save the salves for the carry, only use Tango themselves. If I die, I die style.
Yeah, you also know like core players, gotta keep them happy. Gotta keep them happy. Oh, there's
the new salve brought in.
Yeah. So now it's gonna take quite a bit of damage here from another Burrow Strike and the Caustic, down to half health again.
And this is going to go into a situation where Adrian can mostly last hit under the tower when the Sand King pushes it into him, and contesting the Sand King on the lane is going to be, well, wishing for a lot of chip damage.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, though, in terms of like just pure last hits, Adrian has not been getting the better end of this lane. So Vol is going to take a lot of damage from the Thunderstrike, though, and they have the kinetic field. And they're going to be the jump in. The stun doesn't connect onto both of them. They try to turn this around onto Rasa, and Rasa will die first. Adrian still trying to get at least a counter kill. Vol, can he walk away trying to juke through the trees and will be able to do so? And it's just gonna get away. And now the stun onto Adrian. Oh no! Oh no! Nicely done there by the Lion, enabling 2 kills on this lane.
Yeah, that's just sad. PA realizing can't get a kill there, have to return to the lane, hit creeps. Oh snap, I'm first. This is Sand King returning to the lane is explosions and death. Rough.
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Curtain Killer now has hit level 4, so we are kind of getting to that point of critical mass during laning phase for Timbersaw. 2 points now in reactive armor, and the wave is gonna push under the tower, and he's just gonna take the other creep wave and making sure that Ursa can't really contest him there.
Exactly, his lane is now safe. This Dawnbreaker can roam, and we can see that immediately. This is the catapult wave going to be coming in, so Dawnbreaker can and will come to mid, I believe. It was a ward watching her though.
I kind of wonder what's going to be the game plan here now for Stratyk. Like, they know like the Timbersaw is good by himself. Thana now with the rotation in mid. RL is just going to farm small camp. If they're able to maybe finish off the puck, that would enable a lot of damage onto the tower as well with the siege creep.
Exactly. You don't even need to finish him off, right? Just push him out.
Yeah. Oh,
Live here as well.
Did now get scouted out. Now everybody's just coming into mid with all the supports. So now we have level 6 on the Necrophos. And Moonlight and Raza just saying a little hello to each other as they try to secure the power rune. It will be a double damage on the Dawnbreaker. Goodbye, Ray. She claps.
She does. AMB, he would have loved to actually tank some shots for his catapult here, but his supports are not really in a position where he can do so safely. The puck has too much nuke damage, unfortunately, so he's going to have to wait until the next catapult comes along. And this is where RL can actually start making defensive rotations. Ideally, you TP coil, because if you do that at the time when there's a catapult on your tower, the Necrophos is going to take it. Yeah, he's
meanwhile up top. They're gonna go onto Vol here, still with the DD on Thana, the Dawnbreaker Q coming through, and that's gonna be a kill onto the Sand King. But RL made the rotation. It's gonna get glimpsed back, however, nice stun there by Moonlight, and now RL managed to dodge the glimpse, but will get punished for it with the Reaper's Scythe from AMB, and it's all said and done, a 2-for-1 trade. They do lose the PA, however.
They're completely fine with this if you're Stratyk. Like, your PA already got put in the dumpster. She's not happy right now. She's gonna have to jungle for a long time anyway to make up for this laning stage. The enemy's 2 tempo cores just got killed. Both of them. Falling over and died, you get your first regen stack over on A and B as well. You've got your Timbersaw doing numbers in the bot lane.
There was also a lot of levels for the supports here for Stratyk. Thana, only level 3 before this engagement, now has hit level 5. And getting to that Solar Guardian enables a lot of plays around the map. Suddenly, like 5ManMidas, they always need to be aware there could be a +1, plus some healing across the entire map.
And I really like Dawnbreaker as a response to any kind of IO draft just because of that reason. It's not the same, it's not as strong, especially not when she's playing from a support position, and she's on her own, right? Whereas 5ManMidas, the IO lineup, are going to bring in 2. But it still sort of levels the playing field on terms of like, hey, we're bringing a +1, oh, that's cool, so do we.
Yeah.
That's normally something you get to say unless you get to play, for example, a Nature's Prophet, say.
And it's also, I feel like Dawnbreaker is one of those heroes that can take the dead lane very well, thanks to the Celestial Hammer, clearing out creep waves effectively, as well as having the reach with the Celestial Hammer. And that is where, for 5ManMidas, they really need to snowball off of kills into objectives, because they don't really have natural tower takers.
Radiant's middle tower is under
No, they
attack.
do not. That's all just gonna be
Invisibility.
manpower, bears munching.
Bear claws going down. Now. But so far, looking at this laning stage, I feel like this is not going well for 5ManMidas. With their tempo draft, as you mentioned, they lost their 2 tempo heroes. RL finds Thana here. The IO coming in, but Rasa is here as well. But with the Dream Coil, that is pretty much a dead Dawnbreaker. But Dream Coil used now, so that's another minute where the course of Stratyk can feel safe. I'm surprised Adrian is still up here.
Yeah, they're leaving him to fend for himself, really. They have recognized as well that, you know, this is the only lane he's going to get. The other 2 cores are more important right now, so he's gonna have to...
Oh, there's gonna be the Boros Strike into the Earth Spike. And another kill here onto the PA.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pickle his own cucumbers, and I think he's the one getting pickled right now. But they don't really have many other options. Otherwise, all you're gonna do is draw heroes from one situations into a possible losing situation. When instead you want that Timbersaw to have a great time pushing through the bottom lane. You want A and B to buy a hood on top of these BOTs before he gets involved into anything. So you throw Adrian to the wolves.
As now they're gonna go onto Vol here, but misses on the Q of the Dawnbreaker as RL has arrived, and the double Boros Strike into the finger onto Raza. With the Hex, they're gonna finish off the Disruptor and are looking for more, but Adrian is gonna join in, and with the Reaper Scythe, they're finishing off this IO. Thana still looking for more though, realizes can't really go for that anymore. It's a little bit scary.
Dire's top tower.
But
Well, bottom
a
side.
1-for-1 trade as at the same time bottom they're gonna go in with the Q, with the ultimate from the Dawnbreaker, looking to go onto Lies here. And Lies, he has the Enrage, but he is going to fall. And Alien Mana Banana making great use of those Boots of Travels, gets the kill top, immediately goes bottom, and Thana joins him with the Solar Guardian.
Yep, this is what tempo looks like. That is the first tower of the game down as well, and now Kertengele is fine to go top and keep this wave off for as long as possible. And he's a lot harder of a target than Adrian. So now Adrian can retreat into the jungle, finally look towards the Battle Fury. And the suffering for him has hopefully stopped for now.
Yeah, so like this right now feels like Stratyk, like with the PA in the late game, they're most likely they're on a better footing than 5ManMidas. But already it feels like Stratyk are such a strong prowess in this game. What does 5ManMidas need to do here to to change the status quo?
We're gonna look for blink daggers on both of their cores here. The Puck first has to itemize into damage against all of the region over on Stratyk though, so we're going to get ourselves... man, why doesn't my brain work? A Spirit Vessel, the anti-regen, the extra damage, and meanwhile the Sand King, not yet flying in a blank, but they need the engagement power for that. One for the damage, one for the engagement, and then start making moves, and I don't really think we're going to see much from them in terms of creating situations.
Moonlight is going to die, as that is another kill
So
for
deep.
AMB. There was double TP to the top lane though, which enables a little bit of time into the bottom area for this Ursa to farm. He has a Morbid Mask and is looking for the Diffusal Blade according to his quick buy. As at the same time in the mid lane though, looking to engage onto Thana, but Thana a little bit too far RL. Doesn't have the Dream Coil anymore. Alien Mana Banana now coming in to relocate out, and Vol, can he get out of this? I just TP on out. No stun from the Reaper side available. They finished off Adrian once again, so like they're keeping this PA down, so that's very good for 5ManMidas.
It is, yeah, and Adrian's probably pretty unhappy about that. He is still ahead of the Ursa. We've been talking about how hard Adrian's been having it, but this Ursa is also extremely unhappy. And this is an Ursa that got picked into the Timbersaw.
Radiant's middle tower
As
is under
now,
attack.
oh, they are gonna see lies here. Razak gets the glimpse. That's going to be the enrage. You're gonna wait it out, and as soon as the enrage ends, there's the Reaper sight. They're gonna get the kill. Not the region stack, unfortunately, but a nice gank there, together with the Solar Guardian over the top. There's no way this Ursa could escape.
Yep. A very unfortunate reality that all of your status resistance won't do anything if there's not actually any debuffs on you. You just, the cage is on the field. Static Storm is on the field. You can roar about that all you want as an Ursa. The situation's simply not going to change for you.
He will roar about it a lot. As uh-oh, this Disruptor getting a little bit caught here, has a glimpse, and RL dodges the glimpse. Nicely done there. However, Necrophos has arrived. That's going to be the Dream Coil connecting onto both of them. Moonlight joining in. The double stun. They get the kill onto the Disruptor. In with the Spirit Vessel charge onto the Necrophos. A big kill here for Vol.
Huge.
And that gets him very close to his Blink Dagger now.
It does, yeah. A little bit of overconfident play from Stratyk there. You can see A and B strolling around as if he owns the map, which is not entirely unfounded, but...
As Athena, is going to die as well. Curtain Killer, I don't know if you want to be here by yourself. The stun into the Hex, and that's going to be 2 more kills for 5ManMidas, just not on the same page. And they're going to lose a tower for this, and Roshan control more importantly. Yeah, Lies, he's like, the big boy's waiting for me.
Thank you!
Very much.
What is this? Domino Day? We're just going one by one
yeah.
into the claws of the Ursa? That is...
This Ursa just got massively bigger, and also Vol now has the finished Blink Dagger. Thena, he stole the Roshan kill. So at least some gold for the Dire. That was pretty nice. But they still, now there's an Aegis on this Ursa, and this is the timing now that is scary for Stratyk. Because both Necrophos and Timbersaw, like, this Spirit Vessel is gonna put in work so much against both of them.
It is, and sure, the puck was always going to reach there, but the Blink Dagger should have been slightly slower for Vol, and this Diffusal Aegis for the Ursa should definitely not have been finished at the same time here either. Suddenly Stratyk is looking at a really strong timing for 5ManMidas.
Vol actually decided to not finish the Blink Dagger, he went for a full pipe.
Is under attack.
Okay.
So, just thinking that enabling the sustain against especially the Necrophos is going to be more important. And I can't really say I blame him. Like, right now, Adrian is not participating in fights. He's very sad. He's farming.
Yeah. This is a remarkable pickup, actually, because 5ManMidas now have no real good ways to create engagements unless the puck is already in a good position or the Sand King already finds somebody with the immediate first burrow strike, right? But at the same time, if you don't care about that, if you just want to stand there and push as a group, then it doesn't matter that you're not going to create the engagement themselves because you're going to be eating their towers.
Yeah.
And Stratyk has to come forward into you. And with a pipe on your side, there is really big physical damage problems over on Stratyk, just as much as there is on 5ManMidas, only one source. But this Ursa can get involved with an Aegis and an IO, and the PA most definitely can not.
Oh, and there is actually a Blink Dagger on Moonlight. They get the Burrow Strike into the finger onto Adrian. Do they have the damage? Adrian is going to die. Thena comes in too late, unfortunately. He has his shard, but he is going to fall. Curtain Kelly is going to be stunned up, and it's going to be next. There's going to be the Dream Coil. That is another 3 heroes going down, and Lies gets a double kill. A beautiful converge there from 5ManMidas. They find one pickoff into the next.
Well, never mind me there. I completely forgot that Moonlight just had that baby delivered. They have no problems creating engagements either. What am I on about?
Yeah.
Stratyk, you are in trouble.
They are very much in deep trouble, and it's really now on like how the avoid game. Can you play the avoid game? Oh no, Adrian! Whew. He nearly got killed there by the Baldwin Ripper putting Hurricane on the PA, pushing him towards the puck. Oh, that was a
Birdie's
close one.
revenge. Angry birds.
Yeah. As Lies just gonna farm the enemy ancients. Oh, Disruptor, this is not your space anymore. There's going to be the Burrow Strike, and that's going to be a Disruptor dead. And you mentioned how for Radiant they don't really have like that frontliner, but now especially with Vanguard and Pipe, this Sand King is gonna become that frontliner. And Adrian, oh, he's just getting hunted wherever he farms. He's gonna get hexed. Are there any TPs? There are no TPs available right now. And with that, Adrian is going to die another time.
Dire's bottom tower is
And they're gonna lose a tower for this as well? Yeah, they're just gonna take this tier 1. Aegis is gonna run out in a minute anyways. Might as well like just brute force this. And if anything happens, you can just IO relocate anywhere else.
Exactly. This is everything 5ManMidas wanted out of this Aegis is more and more. They've got so much map control on the bottom side of the map where this PA wants to play. Taking the tower out now as well. And so much global mobility to deal with any possible incursions on their side. They can stay here forever if they want to.
Yeah, especially now with this ward here, they see the Disruptor, gonna jump him, the Hex into the stun, and it's another kill for Lies. The bear is hungry, the bear is getting fed.
This puck's just investing in more damage. There's really no plans for a Blink Dagger for this man at any point in time. We've got the Spirit Vessel, we've got the Veil.
That is, and now the smoke coming out here for 5ManMidas, looking for some more kills. Aegis is going to run out in 10 seconds here, and Thana is the kill they're going to get. And RRL with the haste run is going to look actually here for the Necrophos. The Dream Coil connects, finish off Rasa first, and Elemana Banana, he is very tanky, but they're going to dive tier 3s here with the Epicenter. It's not going to be enough, however, and they're going to back off. Nice discipline there from 5ManMidas to not dive for this kill too far. Everybody is getting out.
Yeah,
and they're forcing the rotations.
It's the right call, as Adrian runs away once again. But
oh, they see him, the pings. Oh, Moonlight. He doesn't have Blink Dagger for 5 seconds. Adrian gonna go into the trees. He's gonna try to TP. Oh no, the Hex! Oh, this Solar Guardian is just to create a little bit of space. Adrian, he's trying to get away.
Jump!
There cannot be a Phantom Strike, however. And Thana now gonna get gone on here by RL. That's gonna be the glimpse back. Oh, nicely done there with the Q to avoid the Earth Spike, but it is not gonna be enough. They find another kill here. This ward by the Radiant has worked overtime. It has enabled at least 5 kills.
Yep, and Stratyk just haven't had any time to go up in there and force to deward it. This is where the change starts, by the way. And I had to giggle a little bit about the discipline, because they would have been 2 towers deep.
Yeah, there's a tier 2 as they're going at the tier 3. Okay.
Guys, we're out of epicenter here. Can we not?
And now, looking at this tier 2 tower, there's going to be the Static Storm coming out onto this Ursa. Ursa going to be silenced up, and Reaper's side Lies is going to go down a big kill on for Elemana Banana, and Vol gonna die as well. Not respecting there the teamfight potential from Stratyk, as RRL still plays around the ward, the IO coming in, and Ray is most likely gonna be the sacrificial lamb, as he is gonna die. So 3 kills here for Stratyk, signs of life for them. Very good for A and B.
Yeah, and the first time we've seen them move as a unit in quite a while. During that switch, where Adrian was still getting hunted down, we usually saw A and B farm the jungle on the other side, Kert and Gale farming the top lane, and then the support troops hastily coming in to try and save their carry. And this was the first time in, I think, almost 10 minutes that we've seen them properly grouped.
Yes, and certainly a little bit of a reminder here for 5ManMidas that this game is still very even, especially in terms of net worth. We are actually only at a less than 1,000 net worth lead for the Radiant.
And if you don't finish this game fast enough as 5ManMidas, you will eventually run into the carry matchup problem again.
Yeah. As we have here another smoke from Stratyk. With the Timbersaw and the Necrophos, who can they find? A little bit the issue with the Timbersaw pick is like, how's your initiation? How do you initiate a fight? And it's a lot on this Disruptor to just find a good glimpse, which is hard, especially on a hero like Puck, like Sand King. Those have all ways of dodging that glimpse.
And they haven't had good aggressive vision for a while now, just because they've been getting murdered every single time they stepped under a Radiant Ward.
Now, Moonlight. Oh, Moonlight, he's looking. He's looking for Adrian. Adrian this time is gonna get the TP out. Moonlight, the stand-in really been haunting that PA. Time and again. As going into the mid lane, they're gonna go onto Thena. Thena has the BKB and the Celestial Hammer, but the Hex gonna be there to stop her from getting away. And Ursa is going to be up again, so that's gonna be Aegis and Shard. Can they fight without the Dawnbreaker? Dawnbreaker does have buyback and has her ultimate, so they could contest it, but it is done so quickly by this Ursa hero. It's also going to be Shard for him. This is going to be a tough one here, as Raza looking to D-ward, but it's too late now. Aegis and the Shard into the hands of this Ursa.
Yep. I think I realized a little bit too late that the pickup on the Dawnbreaker meant suddenly losing the Roche again. Like, that was just a Dawn. Oh, wait.
I'll take your tribute.
Which is unfortunate, because you can't really fight into an established position from a Puck Sand King when you yourself are very much lacking.
Oh, it
in
looks like
damage in that
Stratyk
pit.
still wants to engage here. Ooh, RRL!
He went straight in!
He gets the Dream Coil here. The follow-up gonna be there from the Sand King, but they've already lost RRL. Now Moonlight gets 2 stuns here. They finish off the Disruptor first. Hex onto the Necrophos. Alien Mana Banana still very, very tanky. And Lies is gonna be glimpsed back as they lose the Lion in the backlines. Adrian now trying to fight against the Ursa. Ursa still has Aegis. Is gonna have to lose it here though. Uh-oh, Ray is gonna be left to his own devices at the same time. This Ursa gonna be etherealed up, disarmed, and there's no way for Lies to fight that one. A nice ambush there by Stratyk. Just wait up smoked on that high ground, because the Illusory Orb doesn't reveal there are heroes there. RL blinks, like not blinks, but like Illusory Orb teleports up there, and suddenly there are 3 heroes around him.
Immediately punished, and you can see how good the PA is in this matchup as soon as she has a BKB. And this is such a late Battle Fury BKB, right? You're almost at 25 minutes, but she's been ignoring the Ursa for the entirety of this fight, chasing the supports, harrying them away, and by the time neither of them have a BKB anymore, yeah, Ursa spent a lot of time running after that PA in the fight, and he does not get to kill anyone this time.
Yeah, and also the atomization there from the Timbersaw, going for the Heaven's Halberd, so just more ways of dealing with this Ursa. He's getting disarmed, he's getting etherealed up by the Necrophos Shard, all of things to just keep him from hitting heroes.
Yep, and that's going to leave him in a rough position now, where his team is really itemized for mid-game damage. And this is where the Ursa is supposed to take over with his Diffu, with his BKB. And Stratyk is
looking here for the Timbersaw. Dream Coil coming out. Lies jumping on forward. And now still looking to go on to cut and kill it, but they try to turn this around with the Heaven's Halberd. Alien Mana Banana coming from the high ground, and now Lies just looking for the supports here. Raza still alive, will finally die. Adrian now has the BKB, is gonna fight back, and that's just gonna finish off that bear. They will lose their support duo, but Radiant has lost their bear, and without a bear, you're just lost here. So just trying to retreat, and Curtin Kelly still happy to be as big of a bait as he can be.
Yeah, he was probably very thankful to see that puck go on and was like, well, the puck can hurt me for a while because I have deals, then the Ursa can't hurt me for a while because I have the Halberd, and then after that, this really tells the entire story where you can see Adrian moving to the side like, okay, I don't fight the Ursa until his BKB is over. Wait, his BKB is over.
Yeah. And that now, like, it is getting really scary. Adrian, despite having been hunted so much, he has his death zone now finished and is approaching the net worth of this Ursa. And if you're on an even net worth with the Ursa, like, PA is going to win. Just
absolutely. And this is why I've been so afraid for 5ManMidas, even with their surprising overperformance in the mid game there, that still everything needed to go right in order for them to not arrive at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it really feels like that one engagement after that second Roche into the smoke where the puck, you can't know that there are heroes up there, jumps up there, heroes surround him, and it just goes downhill from there since the rest of the team commits as well. So now, they're still, I mean, like Ursa, if he's allowed to hit heroes, and you have a Lion and the Sand King providing the lockdown for it, there's still a very good chance for 5ManMidas to turn this game around. They also have some sustain now from Ray with the Mech, Holy Locket, looking for an Aeon Disc, and Ghost Scepter himself, of course, against the PA.
There's already one Lotus Orb up and a second one actually coming if Thane has anything to say about it. Moonlight here.
He just Earth spikes and blinks on out. It's too easy for him. Just too easy.
He's certainly shown off some fast fingers during this match.
Yeah.
That Hex in the trees, I still kind of can't believe that he hit that.
Yeah, like as soon as he saw the PA, immediately goes for the Hex. As the Ursa is going looking for a Nullifier as well as the MKB. And it really feels like he needs both. The Nullifier against the Necro and the MKB against the PA. But even if you have both, there's still Heaven's Halberds. There's still Death Eater from the Necrophos. As RRL finds 3 heroes here, forces the BKB off Adrian with the Dream Coil. There might be a potential here for Radiant, maybe to engage into that now that there's no BKB on the PA.
Yep, there's the smoke, double smoke, very
double
eager.
Smoke for efficiency here, just looking to make sure. And however, like this is a very telegraphed play, of course, as well. Since like
Stratyk knows.
Yeah,
both sides know.
They're behind the enemy tower, behind their own tower, I should say. And they're still gonna jump forward. Oh, couldn't find it there, and it's now looking to turn this around, looking to go onto wall. RL initiates, forces A and B back. There's gonna be the stun onto the Timber Saw, but they're gonna force everything onto him now to represent, but it's not going to be enough. Adrian is going to join in here, but they're all going to be hit by that. And Adrian is going to die. What a dream call there by the puck. And now Lies is going to munch up that Timber Saw as well. Thana, yeah, you're going to be hexed up. Another one for the claws of Lies, who gets a triple kill. What a dream coil there by RL, keeping everybody in place. And Ursa allowed to hit them.
This is exactly what you said he needed, and he gets it handed to him on a silver platter, especially because Stratyk also did the calculations there. Adrian was all the way over to the side while they took that fight. He was not involved in the start of this whatsoever. Waiting. Now he comes in when he thinks they can burst the Sand King, and instead he gets punished.
Yeah. And the amount of resources that Stratyk there had to commit onto this Sand King, who was linked to by the IO, It was so much.
Full pipe, full Crimson Guard, 2 items that we don't really see right now, honestly, because so many people are going damage, especially on their Sand Kings as well. But having the puck focus on the damage has really allowed Vol to be this sort of lightning rod for this game, and it's worked out in his favor several times now. It's like, yeah, I'm not tanky because I'm a Sand King, right? Right.
Yeah, gets him there. Also, I wanted to mention this, like the Lion got his shard very early, and it's another one where the magic damage from Dire, you just don't get anything at Moonlight, he just breaks the smoke, it's gonna get caught out for it. They're trying to reinitiate into this, there's going to be a static storm, the buyback from the Lion, but they find the Necrophos RL, is going to die for it, as now the Disarm coming out onto this IO. And Curtin Keller, though, still jumping in. Ursa gonna be Yule Sceptered up. They get the glimpse.
3-man, 4-man?
As now they're gonna look to jump back in here with Vol. And that's gonna be all 5 heroes dead with the buybacks of 5ManMidas.
That was a wild moment for Stratyk to fully engage further. Like, they did not actually get the halberd, because you said it's on the IO. They did not get it on the Ursa. They jumped further onwards, trying to chase, because they still have the BKB over on the PA, right? And instead, Vol separates this fight out.
The heal once again from this IO.
Yeah. Now look at this absolute slaughter. The PA never got that BKB off. The previous fight went wrong because she didn't have one, it was forced out of her. But this one, she never even popped it.
And now that's a dieback on the Timbersaw, which Radiant know about. Of course, they did use some buybacks themselves, but, I mean, you secured yourself a set of racks. You take all the map control, and, you know, there's a little thing to boot. You get an arrow shot. That's pretty nice, pretty nice.
Third one? Ursa's got that nullifier at the ready. He's going to have the MKB. We were talking about, man, he needs both. Is he actually going to get both? Yeah. Well, yeah. If the game is going like this.
And now a refresher shard on the puck, plus a cheese on the IO. Ray has come in so clutch on this IO multiple times now. Absolutely. All the sustain he's offering.
Yeah, like the relocate ganks haven't been that big of a part of this game, honestly. It's just always been Ray turning these fights around by being willing to tether to whoever needs him, and not just the Ursa. I think that's a big mistake that a lot of players and even teams make, is that, alright, we're playing IO Ursa, my IO is attached to my Ursa for 60 minutes. No! He can be attached to whoever he needs him most.
Yeah.
And he has been doing an amazing job of that.
And it really shows for Stratyk, like, their game plan revolves around, like, making that first burst kill happen with the Reaper's Scythe, and then taking a fight 5v4. And if you can negate that, which is exactly what the Sand King has been doing with all of his item build, the Crimson, like the pipe, the Crimson Guard a little bit from the PA against the PA, and also now an Aeon disc that he has on the courier flying in.
He's just not a target anymore. And he's got the ceremonial robe going on with Stamp, so they're going to be grouping around him, trying to bring him down, and he is going to be putting ceremonial armor on every single one in the vicinity.
Yeah. As now, we have hit level 25 on the puck. That's actually very... Level 20. He's the highest by far. Whew. And now your BKB on Adrian. As they're looking to go onto Vol here. Vol had that A on this. They're bringing in life, looking to go onto A and B. The Sand King getting lower and lower here, still surviving on a sliver of HP, but is going to die. The Hex now into the stun, onto the PA. PA, do we have the damage to kill her off? That's going to be the stun. A few more right clicks are going to do it, but the Reaper's Scythe onto the puck is going to finish him off. They don't get the kill. as now Lies still trying to fight back here, still has that Aegis going, plus the IO regen, finishes off the Necrophos, and he is just 1v4ing here. The IO just like, dude, are you okay? You okay? That we still have cheese, we still have cheese, we still have cheese. Ray is gonna come in here, just gonna finish this off onto Thena. Now the cheese is going to be used. Buybacks here from the Necrophos, and Lies just trying to fight anybody here. Can he focus on anybody? He's disarmed now, looking to go onto AMB here. AMB bought back another disarm. That's going to be the Enrage, trying to TP out, but the bash is going to be there from Adrian, and with that, Lies is going to die a first time, and most likely will die a second time. There's going to be another bash. Oh. And it turned around so quickly.
Buys the MKB out of spite at the end there. That was very close though. Like they spent so much time on the Sand King that Adrian is pretty much dead at the end of it. Like they got him dead to rights.
Yeah.
But the fact that he gets out there and AMB gets the kill on the puck in the same move turns the entire fight around. And after that, there is no retreat possible for 5ManMidas. They gotta hope that they get to kill some people before the PA comes back. And when they don't, that's all she wrote.
As now, Adrian just gonna take this tier 2 here. I don't know if they can really take a set of racks. It's gonna be 20 seconds until the puck is up. Actually, with that death, never mind. And the tankiness from the Timbersaw, looking to bring down this tower at least. That's going to be a glyph force out right at the last moment. It's not going to kill the creep wave, however. That's going to be the epicenter. Jump in here. They finish off Adrian. Oh no. As Athena not going to be able to TP on out. And they're looking for Raza as well. So they're going to get both supports here. Athena still playing around a little bit, but Vol, of course, has another Burrow Strike. And Adrian just doesn't get his BKB off there and dies.
Nope.
Oh,
Just 2 stuns completely stacked, tanking a full epicenter there. Absolutely brutal. And now the wave goes the other way. It's like we're watching somebody washing rice. Water goes one way, water goes the other.
yeah. And I just feel like this feels so much better now for 5ManMidas. They have all 5 heroes. It's a 5 versus 2 situation. Looking for a second set of racks.
Without losing any on their own side, I might add.
Yeah. Yeah, like they only lost to tier 3, exactly. And 2 sets of racks, plus potential, Roche is only in 2.5 minutes, may respawn there. But the map control now, like, very strong in favor for 5ManMidas, as 2 waves are constantly be pushing into Stratyk. And they're gonna be relocating bottom, looking for Curtain Killer, but he of course has Timber Chains to get away, and will be out.
Dire are scanning.
Really only a stay of execution here though, unless they can find another good fight for Adrian here. He does not have enough to finish his Satanic up right now.
And it really is also for this PA. You mentioned it, like the BKB is like very much immunity against anything that Radiant has. Now there's an MKB, and your BKB is down to 6 seconds.
That puck cut to his Dream Girl talent as well.
Yeah, it's really tough. It's really tough now for this PA, and I feel like I kind of underestimated there the possibility for 5ManMidas as long the later this game goes for that. It's now
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But I don't think that the entirety of 5ManMidas was supposed to be in this position anymore by the time the game got this far.
There's some
Lies is
smoke on
still...
smoke action here. Moonlight gets
But I
the
got-
Hex onto the Timber Saw, and Lies goes straight for Alien Mana Banana. Gets the Nullifier off with the BKB, looking to go onto the Necro. They force out the ultimate from the Dawnbreaker. They already killed off the Lion Thana, looking to turn this around. But they're gonna find the Sanking. Sanking has the A on this. Oh no, there's gonna be the Dream Coil onto Adrian. Adrian is the Invis from the Trickster Cloak. Is gonna get fingered, however, and is going to die. They find the kill onto the Ursa. At least a trade there, but the rest of your team is dying and Lies. He bought back. Adrian is going to buy back as well. If he dies again, he's gonna look to initiate here, looking to go onto this line. He already bought back, has a Ghost Scepter, trying to get away here. There's gonna be a Staffing Dagger, no crit, and to turn this around under Adrian!
Adrian's done!
The stun by Vol finishes off the PA, and with that, it is a 2 versus 5 situation. And 5ManMidas most likely have won the game here.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, what a wild ride that has been. I said before that they had to play perfect in order to get there, but you know what? That nothing about this was perfect, but what it was tenacious and creative, especially their itemization.
Yeah, like unconventional,
What's the PA
as they're gonna
diagram?
go onto A and B here, gonna find this kill. And looking to finish off the Timber Saw as well, as they just want all 4 dead. All 5, I should say. They're not gonna come up again and he's say, where's my team? Where's my team? Game 1, going the way here of 5ManMidas. And again, like really, like the unconventional itemization, especially from the Sand King, come in
Yes.
very